Yes, this is one of the porous borders in the northern part of the country. And we have a lot of borders that are so porous. From statistics, the one that is officially documented, which I believe there are more than that, 1,400 porous borders, illegal borders. And that is why you see that all these people from these neighboring countries, they just stroll in and stroll out. If Nigeria is too big, why is it that it cannot be divided? Because some people are giving such excuses that oh, the country is too big. How do you expect the whole country to be guided by few whatever we have, soldiers that we have? You cannot handle something and you continue to hold on to it instead of you to let it out to those who will be able to manage it. And this is where corruption comes in. We hear about terrorists coming in and all of that. And this is one of the reasons why they don't even want to sign electoral bill, because they use these guys. Can you see? They're just coming in and out. Nobody checks anybody. They use all these people to vote. And that is why it is difficult for them to sign the electoral bill. Let there be electronic voting. They say no. It's going to cause confusion. Direct primaries is going to cause confusion. It's going to cause this. It's going to cause that. Why do you expect us not to even have a security issues when they wanted to deal with them? The same Buhari who said he was going to fight insecurity, he was telling us that any attack on the north or Boko Haram is attack on the north, and this is what we are seeing. And you expect that same man to come and fight to come and secure the people. Their people are crying left, right, and center. They are crying left, right, and center. People are just dying like flies. If the country is too big, then divide it so that every region will monitor its own territory. But no. And they'll be using those who are making the money to feed those who are not even contribute dime or nothing to the growth of the country. And in every sectors of this country, it's like that. Everything is porous. If you can use that word, it's porous. We are not systemic. And it's a deliberate act. It's a deliberate act. And I don't believe that the country is too big for it to be well monitored. Even the things that we can even do within our capacity, they look the other way because of corruption, because of religiosity and ethnicity. It's unfortunate. So unfortunate. Everybody garbage in, garbage out. Anywhere belle face. And at the end of the day, you see that these kind of people are the ones that will see enter from the north, and they will want to transport or transfer themselves into other southern parts of the country. And they always come with all this Okada this, Okada that. And that is their means of transportation, which is much easier for them. With all the things that the northern governors put in place to eradicate all this, all to no avail. Well, this is a border town in the northern parts of the country. Just to show how porous our borders are. Not even only borders, everything you can think of. There is nothing you can just pick up and say, oh, in this area, everything is fine. It's perfect, that even the outsiders themselves can really emulate to say, oh, we are giving kudos to these people. We are very good people, but I don't understand why things are just going upside down. Things are going haywire. And the so-called elders, the so-called politicians, the so-called leaders who want respect, who want people to respect them, because they believe that once you have money or once you are influential, whether what they do is right or not, you just have to accord them with that respect. It doesn't go like that. It doesn't go that way. We have some of them, majority of them, they will be raising their shoulders, wearing agbada here and there, giving themselves chieftaincy title, and see the environment. I don't understand what these people think of. The only thing they think of is to suppress, to oppress the people. But when you talk about our system, we are nowhere to be found. And they know it. It's a deliberate act. But they just love it that the people will be suffering. They just love it that within themselves, within their carcass, everything will be fine. They don't know what happens in the next street. They don't know how, they don't want to care, or they don't care what happens at their backyard. But in as much their cohorts, their relatives, their own families, everybody is fine. They don't care. Everything, everything goes. Now, Arewa Consultative Forum now carrying out that oh, the lives of the Northerners don't matter to all these politicians. I'm just like, are you just realizing that? Are you realizing that? Of course they know it now, but this whole thing is just getting too much because we think that they are immune to all this or they are used to this issue of insecurity killing here and there. Because how will it take the whole 6 years before they start talking? And that's why a lot of people don't even believe in them, whether they are really serious with this protest that is ongoing. It's unfortunate. There is nothing you can even think of, and it cuts across board, not only in the north. Like we've always said, all these politicians across board, they are the same. The same. They are from the same parents, the same mama, the same mama. I born them, papa, I born them. It is only when they want to, when they don't get what they want, that is when they will now begin to use the divide and rule, all manner of tactics like religion and ethnicity to deceive the people, and the people fall for that because already they've weaponized poverty across board. They are all wicked, all these politicians across board, not only in the north, but the only saving grace for the southerners is that majority of the people, to a very large extent, they are more educated and they are not so fanatical when it comes to religion. That is why you see that they quickly try to stop or to tell the so-called leaders, their so-called leaders, to their face that no, you can't push us further, you can't push us further. But in the northern part of the country, it's so, the whole thing is so messy. So you go to our medical sector, it is the same thing. Everything is done shabbily. You go to the civil servant, oh my god, that one is even worse. You go to police, or you go to the Nigerian army, you go to the custom. What do you want? You go to educational sector, everything is just done upside down. And the worst part of it is that every now and then these guys don't want to stay back in their country, the so-called leaders or politicians. They don't want to stay back in their country. They will be gallivanting from one country to another, just like the president is doing. You begin to wonder,